This is Fig. She's in labor. How you feeling, Fig? She's not too happy. She's actually pretty content right now. Her ligaments, I could feel them earlier, but in the 10 to 15 minutes I've been out here, they have gone completely. I could only feel them a little bit. I had to search for them pretty good. I can wrap my fingers all the way around her tail. There's contraction. You can tell when they start contracting because their tail will tense up. And sometimes they'll arch their back like that. She bent down to pee, and really nothing comes out. And that's a clear sign that she's feeling a lot of pressure back there, and she feels the pressure on her bladder from the baby pushing on it, but she doesn't actually have to pee. She just feels all that pressure, and she feels like she has to pee. And sometimes they'll hold that stance for a few minutes because they really feel like they need to pee. She's been up and down, like getting up and laying down and getting up and laying down. She's been having some pretty good contractions. I don't have the lights on in here because the goats are all already in bed, and I didn't want to disturb them. She has some pretty good slime back here. You can't see it very well. And her udder is popped. She's always had a really small udder. Really small udder with teats that go all the way out. We can't even milk her. Her teats are so tiny. Look at that. Tiny teat. She has like one of the worst udders I've ever seen on a goat. And I didn't plan on breeding her again because this is her third time having babies, and we haven't been able to milk her either of the times she's kidded. And I didn't plan on breeding her again, but she was still here, and we hadn't gotten rid of her or butchered her yet, so I figured why not. This is also a clear sign that they're contracting is when they push their leg all the way out like that and extend it all the way out. Normally when a goat lays down, she has her leg tucked beneath her. Ooh, that looked like a little push. Normally when they lay down, they have their legs tucked underneath them. But when they're contracting or uncomfortable, their leg will come out and extend out here. And she's relaxing right now. Her leg is still extended because that's just where she left it. But when she has another contraction, she'll push it out further again. I was just coming out to check on her, but she seems pretty close. And there's been a few times where I wasn't sure if it was a push, but it kind of looked like a push. See that leg extending all the way out again? It's another contraction. Ooh, it's a good one. You can see her belly tense up too, because it pops out. She's having them pretty close together, maybe 2 minutes apart. I was gonna go in and eat dinner, but she seems pretty close. I think I'll go in for maybe 15, 20 minutes, eat some dinner, and come out and check on her again. There's some girls awake in here, it sounds like. Whoa, it's dusty. They're kicking up dust. They're probably ornery because autumn's in heat, and she's making it everybody's problem. She is due. She's probably gonna go next. She was due, when was she due? 2 days ago. Excuse me, mijo. Went right across my face. I thought she was gonna go next, but she's feeling pretty, her ligaments are pretty hard still. I mean, they're softening up, and her udder's growing every day, but whoa, big stretch. But she's definitely not going next, because Figgy is feeling it. Because you're in labor, huh? Yeah, you beat Revan to it. Sorry, I'm shining the light right in your face, girly. Alright, I'm gonna go in and eat and listen on the baby monitor. I got a baby monitor right here, and it's just a sound monitor. I really wish I had a camera in here, but we don't have internet out here, and there's not a whole lot of cameras that work without internet, if any at all. Don't have babies without me. Okay. You wait for me. You let me know. Let me know when you're having babies. It's been about 30 minutes, and she's pushing a baby out right there. I see the nose. I should get some puppy pads. I feel like I've gotten way more chill over the years of having baby goats. Because a few years ago, when we were just starting out, if I heard pushing on the monitor, I'd have been freaking out. I need to get out right now. But today I heard pushing on the monitor. I was like, I'm gonna eat a few more Oreos. I got a few minutes. Oh, there's a head. You got a head right there. Who is that, Figgy? Want me to get a puppy pad down there? Yeah? I should have brought the camera holder out here, but it's kind of too late now. I should put the kid out. Oops. I don't have a good place to put any of this. It's already halfway out. What's the point in this? Cough it up, get it out, and get its nose. Get it out. And since I'm so keen on a girl, you can see here, that's a boy. Of course it is. I'm pretty sure she has another one. I got a no spot. No spots there. Your blue eyes? Maybe. Those could be baby blues. Always with the boys, Fig. Come on. That next one better be a girl, or else I'm eating you. Blue eyes. He does have blue eyes. Those are pretty bright. Let's see if I can dry my hand off enough to grab my phone. Cough it up. Do I need to get the bulb syringe? Clean your throat out? I'm pretty sure she has another one in there. Oh yeah, well, she's pushing it out right now, so that would be a good indicator. I'm not even gonna use a puppy pad for that. I'm just gonna grab it and pull it towards her once it's born. Oh, well. Got a bunch of shavings in the face. I'm sorry, buddy. Yeah. Put you up here, drag you across your brother. Get it out. That towel. Sorry, I know you can't see. Alright. Yep, cough it up. I'm expecting a boy. And it's a boy. Again with the boys, Fig. Are you kidding me? You gotta be. He can't breathe very well. I might have to get the bulb syringe out and clear his throat. Cough it up. And get my sleeve full of amniotic fluid. Cough it up. He's probably got it. That was really quick. Quick and easy. She got her typical colors. Got a dark brown one and a light grayish one. She usually has a dark brown one and a light tan one. Always buckskins. Always buckskins. I think she's homozygous buckskin, and their daddy is definitely homozygous buckskin. So all these kids could have been as buckskin. I'm pretty sure she's done. She don't got no more in there. These are definitely both boys though. I've been wanting a girl out of her for 3 years, and all 3 kiddings she gave me 2 boys. There's no way she has any more in there. I'll bump her, but I'm like 90% sure she's done. You want to guess genders?
Darlings. Both of them.
They're both boys.
Fig! Oh.
Where did you come from?
Right in there, there's more than one.
Is Boar in there? Oh, why? How are you guys cuddling together? They hate each other.
Are you cuddling in the hay feeder?
Get up. You got a big old moon spot. You got one right there and one right here. Probably got a few more right there.
She hasn't gotten up, huh?
No. She's pushing out some amniotic fluid sacs there. Or just fluid sacs. It's got a pretty thick, that one's pretty thick. It's almost got the consistency of a baby sack. This one's really squishy. This one's firm. People are gonna call me gross for that. Don't lick that. Lick your babies. Lick your babies. Just take them off of there. Go over here. You guys are dry enough. You can just raw dog it in the shavings now, so she doesn't spend her energy licking this. Whenever they have babies, you gotta clear their teats, which is just, wow, that's really thick colostrum. Look at that. Which means you get the milk plug out of there. Wow. Colostrum is thick. Look at your pretty blue eyes. Trying to find those teats already? Get them. Oh yeah, drag yourself right through that. Lovely. But yeah, the teats here are plugged with a milk plug until either they suck it out, which we don't want them to have to do that because it just exerts energy, when we can just pop it out by squeezing our teats. Sometimes a milk plug is so thick and strong that they can't get it out on their own, and they won't be able to drink milk. You're helpless. Actually, something I haven't checked yet is whether or not they're polled. Because their mama here is polled, and she always has one that's polled and one that's not. So I ought to check if one of them's polled, or if both of them are polled. The best time to check whether they're polled or not is right after they're born, because you can really feel whether or not their skin slides right across their poll. And if it does slide right across, and it's really loose skin, then they're pulled. And if not, if it kind of stays in place when you try to move their skin on their head, let's see if I can do it one-handed. Yeah, that one has horns. His skin is really stationary, and I can't slide it across his skull. So I'm gonna guess that this one's probably pulled then, if he ever gets out of there, so I can check him. Is that the one I just checked? Which one are you? That's the one I haven't checked, I think.
Nope, the one under her is the one you haven't checked.
I thought I checked the first one, Blue Eyes.
You did, you checked the one on the other side of her, not the one that's directly under her. That one right there hasn't been checked.
Oh, he has horns too. Let me check you. You have horns. And you have horns. They're both horned.
You're sure they're both boys?
Yeah, well, they both got ball sacks. You know any girls with ball sacks?
Not usually, but I wanted a doe out of her. Ooh. What do I look like? Oh my gosh, my hair.
Look, he's got a little white fang there. You got one on the other side? No? Right here is the daddy. He's responsible for the blue eyes and the moon spots and the horns. Although she's responsible for the horns too, because she has a horned gene. She's not double pulled genes. But he has double genes for buckskin. He's homozygous for buckskin. Oh, you two are so cute. You got a lot of boys under your belt, huh? We need more girls out of you. You smell the amniotic fluid? Does it smell good? I think they've both eaten. Have you eaten? Did you eat, Mr. Man? Check again. That's a boy. And this is a boy. He's looking for teeth in the wrong place. Hey, buddy. Why you keep coming over to me? Huh? I am not your mama. And this is unfortunately the last clip I got of that little boy drinking milk before my phone ran out of storage. But look at this cute little stray kitty that wandered up to our garage, and I brought him inside. My parents loved that. What is it? He was so skinny and dehydrated and just sick. And I had him in the house for about a week while my parents were gone on a trip, and they said I had to have him out of the house before they got back. So I actually put him outside in our hay barn, and he disappeared for like 3 days. And then when he came back, he was really, really dehydrated and just sick and not doing well, and he wouldn't eat. And I brought him back inside and called like 5 vets in our area, and none of them would take him, and he just went so downhill. And he wasn't going to recover, so we ended up having to actually put him down. But he was the sweetest little thing. Look at him. This was him wanting to play Marvel Rivals with me. Hello, sweet boy. And this is when he ate half of my cinnamon roll. Bruh. That was my cinnamon roll, bruh. He destroyed this container. It's like a wild animal got into that thing. Holy crap. It's the bottom, too. That's the top. This is disgusting. This was not funny to me at the time because I really wanted that cinnamon roll. I had my mouth ready for that too, bro. Are you for real?